All right, I have a functional reformer flow for you today. One of my favorite things about this machine and Pilates in general is just how dynamic it is and how you can use the machine in so many different ways. So today, a lot of our movements are gonna be functional movements, movements you could potentially do in the gym, but we're using the reformer, using the spring system changes everything just a little bit and requires more control. So we are gonna start with one red spring on. And we're going to start standing inside the well facing our carriage. So you'll have your feet set up hip width distance apart. You want to be back further, closer to the risers, so give yourself some room in front of you. And we'll inhale to squat down, reaching the arms straight out in front of us, and exhale to stand it up. Inhale to squat, exhale to come up. We're here for 6. Just grounding down, starting to focus on what we're feeling in our bodies, staying even from our right to left side. We have 4, 3, and you're going as low as you can without completely collapsing through the upper body. Last one, you're gonna go down for a hold. Now with those hands, you're gonna reach for the outsides of the shoulder rest, and I want you to set the shoulder blades down and back, which means you might be opening your carriage a little bit to get started here. Maintaining our squat, we're gonna exhale to pull the carriage in, inhale to reach back out. Exhale it in, inhale out. So essentially we're in a neutral grip here with our palms facing each other. My elbows are coming straight back, so I'm really feeling the connection to my lat and serratus. Getting that side body warmed up. We're obviously working through our quads and our core to stabilize the squat. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one we will pull in for a hold, and we'll pulse those legs. Little extra burn through the quads for 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay open through the chest for 3, 2, and 1. Hold low. Go ahead and release your arms forward. Wait until that carriage closes, and then straighten your legs first and allow your hands to melt towards the ground. We'll take it into a little stretch here, and then inhale, exhale, roll it all the way back up. Offset yourself slightly to your right side. We're gonna squat inside the well, and then stand up, pulling the right knee up, and step it outside with a squat and up. So this motion, you're really driving through the left leg. That right leg is essentially connected to the torso. So the moment you start to stand, that foot's coming off the ground. And out to the side for your wide squat, up and back in. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more to the inside. Take it up, step it to the outside, and hold that squat. Now with your left hand, you're gonna reach that hand to the inside of the shoulder rest. Your right hand can either come to the small of your back or extend out to the side. You're holding the squat as you row the carriage in. And reach. Exhale it in. Inhale, reach. So now single arm, we're getting a little more oblique involved to stabilize against the resistance. We're here for 7. Holding the squat for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it forward. Allow the carriage to close. Stand yourself up, stepping back inside the well. And now we'll set ourselves slightly left, and we're gonna do that same thing to the left side. So squat down on the inside, stand it up, step it out, and up and in. And we are moving a little quicker here, starting to get that heart rate up just a little bit. Lots of control through the right side body as we go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last set, and then step it to the outside. Find the squat, hold the squat. So again, left arm out to the side, right arm reaches that shoulder rest. Exhale it in, inhale out. Exhale in, inhale out. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it forward and stand it up tall. Step back inside your well. We're going to take our hands to the shoulder rest here, right on top, and we're going to step our feet back so that we are standing on the wood platform. Soft bend through the elbows here. Abdominals are drawing up and in. Shoulder blades are pulling down the back. So we're finding this nice plank line here. We're going to draw the right knee in towards our left elbow, twisting the hips. Place that foot down and switch. So yes, it's a mountain climber, but I'm looking for the control here. So really drawing the abdominals up and in as the knee pulls in. Finding that nice deep rotation through the thoracic spine. And switch. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more set here each way. Center yourself into that plank. Now you're going to draw the right knee all the way forward, pulling it in towards your chest, and place your foot to the headrest. Your left foot will stay planted on the wood platform behind, and you're going to stand yourself up nice and tall here. We're going to take the hands behind the head, interlacing those fingers, and we're going to inhale to lunge deeply into our right leg, and exhale to come up. So while we're not necessarily moving the carriage or working against any sort of resistance aside from gravity, there is a major balance component. This position is a big stretch through the hips here. Your left leg is remaining straight as you drop down and come back up. We're going to add on to this on our next one. So we're holding here. We're going to twist and center and stand back up. So bending into that right leg, twist deeply, center, and up. Good. Bend and twist and center, stand it up. Now, if you're not on an Allegro, you can place the short box behind, like a studio reformer, so that you don't have to balance on that tiny little edge. And twist, center, and up. We have one more here. Take it down and twist. Come center. We'll pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Hands will come back down to those shoulder rests. Stepping that right foot back, holding steady here. We'll draw those abdominals up and in and step the left foot forward. Coming back up nice and tall. Once you feel balanced, you'll take the hands behind the head. You're bending into that left leg and exhaling up. One side is always going to feel a lot different than the other. My left side is definitely more challenged when it comes to balance. So make sure you're moving slowly and that you feel you have control. If the rotation doesn't feel good, if you feel like you're losing too much balance, skip it. If you're going to add it, we're doing it on our next one. So we're down, we twist, center, stand tall. Take it down, twist, center, and up. Good. Lowering, twisting, center, and up. Just 2 more like this. Twist, and up. Last one, we're down. We twist, we come to center. We pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold low. Hands come down. This time around the outsides of the shoulder rest. If you're a little taller, Walk your hands forward in front of the shoulder rest. Soft bend through the elbows. We're here for push-ups. You're gonna inhale to lower yourself down. Exhale to press up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come up. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here. Hold that plank for 5. Find the long plank line. 4, crown of the head reaching, heels reaching. 3, 2, step down into the well carefully, 1 foot at a time. And then again, let those hands just drop to the floor. Take an inhale from here and exhale, slowly peel yourself back up. We're gonna step off to the right-hand side, coming out of our well. We are gonna stay standing here. So we're gonna grab for the strap that's closest to us, and you will be holding it in your right hand. I'm gonna go short strap, and then you wanna start with the carriage slightly open. You can always adjust where you're standing. If the resistance feels like too much, you can step closer to the risers. If it feels like not enough or not enough range of motion, maybe step back a little bit. So start standing with your feet hip width distance apart. You're gonna square yourself off to that pulley, and we're here for just a single arm row. Try not to let the body rotate, so we're gonna exhale, drive the elbow back. Inhale to reach forward. Soft bend through the knees here. Because we're not on the reformer, you're gonna feel the resistance a lot more. You wanna make sure you're stabilizing against it. Exhale the elbow back. Inhale forward, just one more like that. And inhale forward. Now we are gonna add a reverse lunge to this. You will be stepping back with the same leg that you have the strap in. So it's gonna be my right foot that steps back as I pull that elbow back. So I'm in a staggered stance, come up. Now you have the option to tap the toes, or you can challenge balance even more by drawing the knee up towards your chest and then step back. So it's totally up to you and what feels good for your body today. Lunging down, try to make sure you're going full range of motion through both movements. So don't let your row or your lunge get short. Move slowly so you find the control here. Again, this is functional. It's all about strength and control. We're here for 4 more. So we have 4, 3, 2, last one, we're gonna step back and hold, just row. You're gonna rotate your hand to an overhand grip and then neutral as you pull in. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it in, pulse the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up and reach the arm forward. Good. We'll go ahead and keep the strap, switch it to your left hand, and then we're gonna straddle the reformer here and come into a wide externally rotated stance. You'll grab your other strap. So I have both straps in my hand. Again, big or little, and it'll depend also on where you're standing. Make sure you're in external rotation here. And then we're gonna take it into another row. This time overhand grip, soft bend through the knees, so you're holding this soft squat. You're gonna exhale to pull, inhale to reach. Exhale, pull those elbows back, inhale, reach forward. We're here for 8, 7, 6. Let's add a little squat. So squat down as you pull, and then come back up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squat. Reach the arms forward. Row right, row left. Don't let your body twist. Right and left. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach it forward, hold low. We're gonna lift our heels and lower, and lift, and lower. We're here for 6, carriage is slightly open here. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here, heels come down. Let yourselves shift forward until that carriage closes. And then you're gonna set the strap in the left hand down, and we're gonna carefully step ourselves off to the opposite side. So now we're gonna start with the strap in our left hand, bigger little loop, whatever you did on the other side. Soft bend through the knees here, neutral grip. You're gonna exhale to pull the elbows straight back, inhale forward. So right now, just getting used to this resistance hitting us. Exhale it back, inhale it forward. We'll go for 2 more like this, and then we're going to add that reverse lunge. So same side, it's gonna be my left foot that steps back as I row, and then come up. Again, you have the option to just tap the foot down on the ground or draw that knee in towards your chest. And exhale as you go back. Inhale to come up. We're here for 4 more. And 3, 2, we hold, flip to an overhand grip, and then row to neutral. Overhand to thumb up. Good. We're here for 6. Hold the lunge for 5. Stay open through the chest. 4, 3, 2, hold it in, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arm forward, stand yourselves up nice and tall, shifting forward, and then you're gonna go ahead and set that strap down onto your hook. From here, we are gonna take a seat on our carriage, facing the risers or the tower, legs extended out in front of you, and then you'll grab for both of your straps. So right here, we're just sitting up nice and tall, arms extended, and we're gonna take it into a little bicep curl, and then reach out. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale to reach out. So maintaining the length in your spine, and as you go into this bicep curl, really focus on keeping your elbows lifted away from your body. We're here for 1 more. So we're gonna curl and hold this 90. We're gonna inhale, tip back with a flat back, and exhale to stack our spines back up tall. Inhale, tip back, flat back. Exhale, stack back up tall. We're here for 4. Exhaling it back up. And 3. And 2. Exhaling up. Last one here. And exhale it back up nice and tall. Extend those arms out. Go ahead and round yourselves forward, allowing yourself to take a little stretch here for a moment. As you do that, you're gonna set the strap in the left hand down. We're gonna do that series again, this time single side. Now I'm gonna keep my spring the same. I'm still on 1 red. If that felt like a lot for both hands, you're gonna switch down to a blue before we go. So back to just our bicep curl. We're gonna take that left hand behind our head, keeping the length in our spine. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale it out. Exhale it in. Inhale it out. So we have 4 more. And 3. 2. Last one, we curl for that hold. Now hinge back with the flat back. Exhale, stack that spine. Inhale, tip back, hinge back. Try to stay straight. We have 4 more. You're holding that 90. Bicep is burning. 3, and up. 2, exhale it up. Last one here. Inhale back. Exhale it up. Extend that arm out. Round forward as you're taking your stretch, switch your spring. So right strap goes down, left strap comes into our left hand. Right hand comes behind the head. We're here for the bicep curl first. Exhaling it in. Try to check in with your body. Make sure you're square, hips are square, shoulders are square and forward. We have 3 more curls, and then we add the hinge. Here's 2. 1 more, curl to the hold. Now hinge back with that flat back. Exhale to come back up. Inhale, tip back, hinge back. Exhale, stack that spine tall. We're here for 4. Keep the length in the spine. You're only going to hinge back as far as you can without arching or flexing through the spine. 3. Ribs are knit together. Elbows lifted away from the body. 2. 1 more. You got it. Hinging back. Exhaling to come up. And then reach that arm forward. We're going to keep that left strap. We're going to scooch ourselves closer to our tower, and we are going to place our right leg into that big loop. So it's a cross body here. Now, scooch yourselves closer to the shoulder rest, and we're going to round ourselves down. You're going to take the hands behind your head, interlacing your fingers. And then for now, you're going to keep your left foot down and just take that right leg into a tabletop. So find your neutral spine. Your right knee is over that right hip. Hands are behind the head. You're slightly lifted through the upper body. You're going to inhale to extend the right leg away. Exhale to draw back in. Inhale to reach out. Exhale to pull back in. We're here for 4. And 3. And 2. Last one here. Draw the knee in, holding there. Now lift and twist towards that knee and untwist. Right now, I have my left foot down. That is a point of stabilization. Allow yourself to press into that foot. Don't let that knee move around though. We're going for 2 more here. 1 more. And now we put it all together. Extend the leg out, pull, twist. Reach out, pull, twist. We are here for 6 more. Exhaling it in. Inhale out. 5. So really grounding down and working through the right oblique. For 3. And 2. Last one here. And untwist. Now we're going to take both legs into tabletop. So we've lost that point of stabilization. You might feel a little wiggly. We're going to twist both ways. So we're going into crisscross. We twist towards that right knee. Extend the left leg out and then switch. The left leg doesn't have a strap, so it's going to feel a little different. Make sure you go slow and control the movement. Twist, twist. We're here for 5. 4, 3, 2, last one. Take both legs straight up towards the ceiling. Left leg crosses under the right leg. Inhale, lower the legs down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We're here for 4. Keep the lift through the upper body. 3. Lower abdominals on fire. 2. And last one. Bend the knees in. Left foot can rest down. Right foot can rest down. Reach those arms up towards the ceiling. Take your inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. You can grab for your thighs and round yourself all the way back up. Stacking up tall. Excellent. From there, we're going to take that strap off. And we're going to grab for both of our straps for just a moment here. You can scoot yourself back from the shoulder rest a little bit. We'll keep the knees bent. We're going to take it into a half roll back here. So sitting up tall for an inhale. Exhale, just draw those abdominals in, rounding halfway back. You'll hold for an inhale and exhale to scoop back up. And restack the spine. Do it again. Nice inhale, exhale, drawing the abdominals in to round back. Holding here for an inhale and exhale to come back up. And restack. One more. We're going to round back and hold. Take that right leg into tabletop. Place it down. Left leg tabletop. Place it down. You have the opportunity here to switch the legs so that neither leg is touching and you're really working through the lower abdominals through leg changes here. Find thoracic stabilization, lower abdominals pulling up and in. Relax through the upper body. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the feet down, round back up, and stack tall. All right, we are gonna set the left strap down. You're gonna scoop back closer to the shoulder rest and put the left leg through the right loop. Through that big loop, it comes up above your knees. And then we're gonna lie ourselves back. You're gonna start again with your right leg down. Left leg finds tabletop. Extend the leg out with an inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Now, we have done this already, so we know what's coming. However, one side always feels so much different than the other. So give your body time to adjust to everything that we're doing. Move slow enough that you have control of the movement. We're here for 2 more. Inhale it out. Exhale it in. 1 more. Hold it in. Now lift and twist and untwist. Just 4 more. 4. Start to feel those left obliques working. We're going to go 1 more, and then we're going to put everything together. So extend the leg, pull, twist. Inhale it out. Exhale it in. Good. Inhale out. Exhale in. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it in. Right leg finds tabletop. We go full crisscross here, twisting left, extending the right, and then switch. And just be really careful not to dump down into either side. Control the movement. Twist and twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and extend both legs straight up towards the ceiling. Right leg will cross under the left. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Just 4 more here. And 3, 2, last one here. Lift. Bend those legs. You can place the feet down. And then reach those arms up towards the ceiling. We'll take the inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Round yourself all the way back up and restack that spine. We will remove that strap. Placing it onto the hook here, we are going to come up into a quadruped position on our carriage. Hands will be at our headrest. You want to make sure the knees are right underneath your hips so that you can keep the length of your spine. So crown of the head is reaching towards one direction, tailbone is reaching to the opposite direction. Your abdominals are supporting the spine here. You're going to shift off to your right just slightly, so your left knee will be more centered, but again, underneath the hip. And then the right strap, that long loop, is going to go around your right foot. You're going to start with that foot down towards the ground on the outside of the carriage. So once you have it on, place those toes down, square yourself off, make sure your shoulders are in line with your hands. You're going to take a nice inhale and exhale, sweep that leg up, and then inhale, tap, to the outside. Exhale, sweep up. Inhale, lower tap. We're here for 6. And tap. 5. 4. So I'm bringing the leg as high as I can in line with my hip without dumping into my low back or arching. 2. Last one. Sweep it up. Good. Now bring that foot back down to the outside. Place it down for a moment. You're going to drop down onto the left elbow, and you're going to place your right hand on top of the shoulder rest. You're in a little rotation through the upper body. Now, sweep that leg up and back and hold it. Go into external rotation through the hip and bend your right knee to your right elbow. And exhale, extend. Now in this position, think about keeping the length through your side body, not letting yourself collapse into your right side as the knee comes in. Keep the hip down. We're here for 4 and 3 and 2. Exhale it out. Last one. Exhale. And bring that knee down. And we will carefully remove that strap from our foot. Before we take it to the other side, we are going to come back to a plank position. So the hands are going to go right around the shoulder rest. I like to create an L shape with my fingers and thumb and just hook the thumbs right in front of the shoulder rest. My toes are going to find the wood platform. I personally like to have my toes wrapped right around the edge. And then I want you to focus on getting your shoulders in line with your wrists. And again, those knees underneath the hips. So here we're going to draw the abdominals up and in to hover the knees off the carriage, just an inch or 2, and tap. And exhale, pull up and tap. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're up for a hold. Now extend the legs out. You're in a plank. Bend right back into your knee hover. Press out. Bend in. We're here for 6. Don't push with the arms. Keep the wrists in line with the shoulders. 4, 3, abs pulling up and in. 2, last one, plank and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in, rest them down once the carriage is underneath you. We take it to our left side. So you're going to grab that left strap, placing it around your left foot now. Hands are at the headrest. You're offset to the left side so that right knee is more towards the center of the carriage. Hips and shoulders in line. You're holding a neutral spine here. And then you're going to take those left toes to the outside of the reformer. You can tap the toes down to the ground to start. Find the length through the spine. Draw the abdominals up and in. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, sweep the leg up and back. Inhale, lower tap. Exhale, sweep up. Find the length through the side body. Inhale down. Keep your hands in line with the shoulders. Don't let yourself push out with those arms. We're 4 more here. Sweeping up for 4. And 3. 2. Last one. Bring that leg down. Place it to the ground as you drop to your right elbow and bring the left hand to the shoulder rest. You're opening yourself up towards the side. Hips are square towards the ground. Now you take that inhale. Exhale, sweep the leg up. Go into external rotation and bend the knee in towards the elbow. Exhale to press. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. We're here for 6. Find the control. As you extend the leg out, think energy through the heel. Really tapping into the back side of the body. reach. We're here for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Lower that leg back down. Coming up from there, you can take the strap off of the foot, carefully placing it onto the hook. We're coming back into the plank position we were just in, and we're gonna take the last 2 movements that we did while in the plank and put it together. So it's a 2-part movement. Toes are wrapped around that wood platform. Hands are just around the shoulder rest. Find that neutral spine. Lift the knees. Extend out. Bend back in. Lower. Lift. Out. In. So we're down, up, out, in. Down, up, out, in. Good. Down, up, out, in. We're here for 4, 3, down, up, out, in. Last one, down, up, out, and hold. Push the carriage away from you with your arms. Exhale all the way back underneath you. Inhale it out. Exhale it in. Think about thoracic stabilization. So you're only going to push the carriage away as far as you can keep your neutral. Don't let the hips hike up. Don't let them sag down. We have 4 more here. We're here for 4. This is our last movement of the day. Keep energy reaching through the crown of your head and your heels. 2 more. Press out. Guide it in. You're gonna hold 1 more. And guide it in. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the knees in and lower down. Carefully step off to one side of your machine. We'll stand it up tall, feet just hip width distance apart. Let's take that nice big inhale, reaching those arms all the way up. And then exhale, chin to the chest, round it all the way down. Let those arms hang heavy. Taking an inhale here. Let yourselves feel a stretch. You can grab onto those elbows, creating a little weight to pull through the spine. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. So this was a fun class. We worked mainly the posterior chain with some abdominal work in there, obviously, and really didn't use the foot bar at all. So a really fun way to kind of work yourselves around the reformer in a different fashion, moving more functionally. Let your arms release back down towards the ground. Take an inhale from here and exhale. Restack that spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's take those arms all the way up. Give me a little side bend up and over to the right. And then reach those arms up, side bend up and over to the left. Take it up. Circle the arms down and around. And you are all set.